almost torturing themselves with these memories of these sexual experiences they had with you. And it's like fueling their jealousy. That's what I see here. They're pissed, they're frustrated because things are done. You've closed that out with them. You seem to have found closure, and maybe they haven't. Some of these people may go around trying to sleep around to feel better about themselves. I do see that indicated. It's like because you closed out a cycle with them, you have closure, you have new love, and they're heartbroken. This person can be immature, so they may revert back to their ways, okay? I see them jealous, and I see them acting like that immature behavior that they do. And it could be involving third parties, sleeping around, drinking, okay? So they could go off to do that because they don't feel good. They're angry. They're pissed. They feel all types of confliction within themselves. And I see that they're hiding this from you. Okay, so some of them may come towards you trying to be your friend, and I feel like some of them may act like they don't care. They're not affected by this. They're just friends with you, and that's all. But they're not, okay? So they are very much upset. Virgo, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages are going to resonate to a T. It is for many people at once. These readings are collective and not personal readings, so just keep that in mind. Please take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you need to. You should be able to know if this is for you or not. If it's not lining up to you, your situation, or someone that you may be dealing with, it may not be for you this time. So we're going to skip the rest and we're going to move on to your channeled message, Virgo. Virgo, for you, I immediately heard admiring your beauty, okay? So there's somebody here admiring someone's beauty, whether you're the admirer or you're the one being admired. There could be Virgos on both ends of the spectrum, and others of you are not a Virgo. You're watching for a Virgo, okay? You could be any person in this situation. It was showing me a woman dancing, okay? Twirling her dress, kind of spinning around, and there was a man sitting down on some kind of a bench, kind of holding his chin up with his two hands, okay? Kind of just like looking at her with a smitten look on his face, okay? This man spent so long watching this woman that I did see at some point he looked on his wrist. He had a watch on his wrist and he went to look at the time. And then he ignored it and he continued to watch this woman, okay? And then more time passed by and he looked on his watch again. He saw that more time had passed and he chose to ignore it and he continued to watch this woman. So kind of getting really distracted by this person's beauty, okay? Watching them to the point of not taking action at all. And I just feel like a lot of time has passed and time has gone on. And I kept seeing this man do the same thing. They kept looking at their watch and it's like, oh, okay, more time has passed by, but who cares? They keep watching the woman, okay? Now, some of you could be male Virgos. You could be the watcher of this woman, or you could be the woman, okay? Gender doesn't matter here, okay? You could still be a Virgo man, and you could be being admired by someone else. It just means that someone is admiring someone, and it looks like they are not taking action, and a lot of time has passed, okay? That's what I'm getting out of this message. It then showed me that this man started to age. So they started to age, they got older, and I saw that there was another man behind him grabbing the bench, dragging it back, and then kind of taking his place. So it was almost like, okay, your time's up, buddy. You haven't done anything. It's my turn now. So somebody replaced him, okay? And then this man started to sit on the bench and started to watch the woman as well. Only I did see that this man actually took action. He got up, he offered this woman a love offer. And the woman took the love offer. She seemed quite surprised, but at the same time, she started looking behind him. And there was almost a feeling of, wasn't there supposed to be someone else from this woman? Okay, so she was expecting maybe someone else or expecting a certain person to come through. or a certain type of energy to come through, okay? There was something along those lines. Now, some of you could be this woman, whether you're male or female, you may be being depicted as this woman. And there could have been someone admiring you. Maybe you were aware of them, maybe you weren't, but there seems to be someone else that comes through here because this person or something took too long. Maybe you're waiting for the one. Maybe you're waiting for your soulmate, and maybe you expected them to be a certain way, or you're expecting a certain person. It kind of seems like this person just never took action on you. So maybe it was like the one that you wanted didn't really take action, okay? Or others of you were waiting for someone that you have dreamed up, the one, the perfect person. And maybe that person didn't come through, but maybe someone is trying to come through. And there's a feeling of like, oh, well, isn't there anybody else? Wasn't there supposed to be someone else? Or I was waiting for someone else. So this woman ends up taking the love offer. It was almost a feeling of like, oh, is there anyone else? No? Well, okay. I guess I'll take this love offer. And then I see this woman and this man going off down the aisle, getting married, okay? So there may be a relationship here that happens as a result of this, or a commitment, or a marriage, okay? Marriage, when spirit shows me like people getting married, it's just people are getting into a commitment. Some of you, it may be literal. There may be an actual like deep commitment here, a marriage happening. But some of you, it's just a relationship, okay? So that's what I got for you. We're going to get started. Okay, Virgo, we're going to pull some oracle cards for you. Friendship. Seek your soul family and surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. Okay. Energy of friendship here. One of these people in the mix could be a friend to someone. Okay, it could be your friend or you're friends with them. Oh. Confidence is the key to your success with the new moon in Leo. Okay, so the sign of Leo is sticking out here. Someone could have Leo placements, either you or them, or Leo energy is just here. Leo energy can be very showy. It's about being seen. They're very proud. They're very confident for the most part, okay? And there could be an energy here of liking attention, wanting to get attention, that either it's you or it's someone else. Not all of these qualities are going to resonate with you specifically, but the energy is here, so it could be a little bit someone else, a little bit you, okay? Now, Leo energy can also talk of fiery types of emotions, okay? They can be possessive. They can be quite jealous, okay? They can be quite competitive as well. An energy that likes to get attention may seek out attention in maybe not so good ways, okay? There could be attention seeking here in the reading, in the energies, okay? And there could be a bunch of other stuff. There could be a very loyal heart here. There could be a lot of generosity with someone, okay? And there could be loyalty to a fault as well. That is part of Leo energy. So let's get started. So starting off the reading, we have Queen of Pentacles energy. This can be you in your power, Virgo, or this is someone in general. Some of you are not Virgos, but you're watching for one. This Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very nurturing, okay? They take care of people, and they're very career focused. So they usually make good money. They're very dependable people. People usually look at them as their rock because they can really hold people down. If you need help, if you need this, they've got you. They take care of the home, the family, the children, and they usually run a business as well. They're good money makers. Okay, they are responsible with their money. They can budget. They are someone who would make a very good life partner. This is a very valuable person. This is someone who would make hubby or wifey material. Okay, whether or not you're male or female, you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. So even if you're male, you could be like a very nurturing type of care provider. You take care of people. And not only that, but it's like you can maneuver yourself around the house. You're that type of male that cleans, cooks, you can build stuff. You're still very manly, but you're also really good in the home and you're very nurturing, okay? And there's nothing to be ashamed of that. So very beautiful energy here. This is energy that likes commitments, okay? It's ready to settle down, and it does quite well in long-term commitments. And I see the energy of the World next to that. So this person is closing out a major cycle in their life, and they're starting new horizons here, okay? It's kind of a bittersweet energy. So there's something about something that was ending in this person's life, or is ending, that is a little bittersweet. It's like, I'm sad that this is over, or I'm sad it had to end the way it did, but I'm happy at the same time because I'm starting something new. Okay, so we have that type of energy here, and we do have Ace of Cups next to that. So we have a new beginning in love. A lot of beautiful emotions here spilling over. We have self-love as well. A new beginning that is very emotionally fulfilling. And that's part of this cycle that is now beginning. Okay, unfortunately, an old cycle had to close out for that to happen. And because of this, we do have some pain. We have some heartache here with someone. It seems like somebody feels very heartbroken, very sad, very betrayed by this new love. Because like I said, something had to come to an end. And it's bittersweet, okay? So I feel like somebody wanted this Queen of Pentacles, which could be the Virgo, okay? Others of you, you're not Virgo. It could still be you. But somebody here is moving on, and they're starting a new relationship, or they're getting into a new connection here. And someone doesn't like that. It is hurting someone. Someone may even feel betrayed. Okay, and I also see a lot of self-love here with this cycle that's ending and this new cycle beginning. So I feel that a lot of you Virgos, you had to really love yourself, okay? You've come into self-love. You've come into self-respect. And maybe you were waiting on someone who wasn't worth waiting on, okay? Or you're just waiting for the wrong person, and finally you gave it up. And it's like, I'm ready to start something. I am deserving of a new beginning. I want love in my life. I want a relationship. And you're doing that. And someone may feel like they've been stabbed in the heart. Now, some of you have been stabbed in the heart a lot. Okay, there's 3 swords in here, and there's another card underneath that, the same exact card. So it's almost like you've been through your fair share of pain, almost doubly so. Some of you have had 2 instances here where you've been betrayed by someone specific or by different people. And others of you, because there are 3 swords in each of these cards, you could have been severely betrayed at least 6 times in your life, maybe by someone specific, or it could be in life in general. You've really been hurt by people. And that's what's closing out. You're also closing out a cycle with that type of energy, because now you love yourself. You know of what you're deserving of. And I do see that here in this column. So this world, this closing out of a cycle, has to do with Page of Wands energy and 3 of Cups energy. So third parties, people being immature with you, people not committing to you, keeping their options open, making you, bringing you into third-party situations and love triangles. And that is also connected to heartache and pain. So you have been screwed around in the past quite a lot. Some of you, it's by the same person. It could be the same person here that is heartbroken and betrayed, that you're moving on. I do see that indicated here for some of you. Some of you, it's that same person. They have put you through the ringer. They may have broken your heart twice, or stabbed you in the back twice, or more than that for some of you. Others of you, one of these 3 of Swords situations could have been like a death, a literal death in the family, and then, or with a friend or whoever. And others of you, it could be heartache, pain, separation, divorce, okay, cheating. So yeah, you've come a long way, Virgo. You've really suffered in the past, and that's over. I see a passion new beginning here for you with the Ace of Wands, and that's part of this new cycle that you're starting. Now, I do see somebody quite jealous over this. They're jealous that you've closed things out with them. They don't like it. They're pissed. They're frustrated. Okay, they're feeling some type of way, and they're jealous about this new love. That's also tied to heartache. So they are also heartbroken. They might have broken your heart in the past, and now they're heartbroken because you're moving on. This person is having the hardest time letting you go, or they will, if this hasn't happened yet. This person has not let you go, and I don't feel that they will. They hang on to you a lot, okay? Very, very clingy to your energy. And I also feel like this person is quite attracted to you. I do see that with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. This person is very sexually attracted to you. And that's why they're feeling very jealous that someone else is getting a chance to be with you, that someone else is getting to experience you. They don't like that. That feels like betrayal to them. And that's because they hung on to you. So some of them hung on to the idea of, I'm going to get to be with you one day, or you belong to me, or we're supposed to be together, you're mine. There is possessive energy. Like I said, with the Leo energy here, someone may be possessive of you. I do see that. And some of them have even hung on to a sexual experience that they've had with you. With the Ace of Wands, I am getting a lot of sexual energy with this card. Some of you have been intimate with this person. Okay, others of you may have not been, and maybe they hung on to the idea of, I'm going to get to have that with Virgo one day, or Crosswatcher. And others of you have been intimate with this person, and you might be quite good in the bedroom. I kind of feel like there's a lot of sexuality to you, okay? This person has hung on to that. They've hung on to this sexual experience that they've had with you, or experiences. And they're possessive over that. They are not liking the idea of someone else getting to experience you or experience that. Something that you gave to them, you're giving it to someone else now, or you will be if this hasn't happened yet. Some of you are already with this new love. You're already together. You have someone here quite jealous. They don't like this, and they're hurting. Okay, I just heard serves them right. So some of them did do stuff to you in the past, and it's like, this is what happens. They may have not taken action on you. I see that here. So in the past, someone may have been very immature. They may have kept their options open. They may have been very flirty with people, liking, having their eyes on other people, sleeping around as well with the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Someone could have cheated on you in the past, or they slept around. Either they were with you when they did this, or they weren't. Either way, they may have hurt you in the process. And someone here was very disappointed with this energy. And I also see energy of friend zoning, being friends, and that's it. Keeping things light, not committing, not getting serious, not getting deep. Okay, so with this friendship energy over here, someone may have friend zoned you in the past. They may have like put you in the friend zone and then went off with other people, or slept around. Maybe got into other relationships as well. It doesn't matter, but it hurt you. It really did. It betrayed you. Some of them, they may have been with you and they were still dealing with other people. Okay, so that caused a lot of pain and heartache in your life. And you may have been quite disappointed over this for a while. I do see that here. Some of you had other options coming towards you in the past, but you wanted that one person. You wanted that. You wanted them to like change and act right for you, but they weren't. And that's closing out as well. So that's done. I don't feel like that's going to happen to you ever again. You're not going to be putting yourself in that situation anymore. A lot of you are moved on now, or you're moving on soon. And then this person is going to find themselves quite disappointed. There's disappointed in the heart of this spread. So they're disappointed over this Ace of Wands you have. They are disappointed because you might be exploring your options, going out, exploring new love. They feel quite jealous. They're heartbroken over that, and they feel disappointed, left out over that. And they're also disappointed because you seem to be celebrating something in your life. Could be this new relationship, could be other things in your life, could be business stuff, could be financial stability that you have in your life, or it could just be this new relationship. You are in a very good place with this relationship. You are celebrating it. And some of you may even have up to 2 people here that feel heartbroken over this new love that you're going to be entering into, okay? So you may have been in a stage before where you were exploring options. You were putting yourself out there. You're trying to find new love. Maybe you were exploring and, you may have been dealing with a past person and maybe someone else, and then you may have met a different person. Like I said, in the channeled message, if there were people here that were not taking action on you, someone is going to take action on you. And you may just end up with that person. Okay? I don't see you in a chasing energy, so you're in this very feminine energy of like whoever comes to you, and if they come to you correct, and they come to you in a certain way, and they seem serious, and they offer you something, you may go to that person because that's what you're looking for. You don't want this lighthearted energy of like, oh yeah, I'm going to flirt with you and then that's it, or we're going to be friends and then that's it. Especially if you were intimate with this person or others, okay? If you were intimate with some people and then they friend zoned you, or told you like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship, but like, let's see where things go. I want to like keep things the way they are. You're not somebody to do that to, okay? You're somebody who would do very well in a beautiful long-term commitment, in a marriage even, in a home situation with someone. You could even be a mother or father, okay? This is parental energy. So you're either a parent already or you would like to be. You want that type of setup. You're domestic at heart. You're traditional at heart. And these people weren't treating you like you were worthy of that. And now someone's quite disappointed because you're balanced, or you will be. If you get together with someone new, you're very happy, you're celebrating, and you don't care about the past anymore, okay? You might have a split moment here where maybe you did want the past person to step up, or maybe you were expecting a certain picture of someone, like maybe you had your dream person already envisioned in your mind, and maybe whoever comes forward, they may not be that person. They may not look like that person. They may not seem like that person. You may feel a little bit like, I don't know, isn't there supposed to be someone else? Is there anybody else coming towards me? And like, no, just this person. I don't know if I really want this offer, but I'm not happy with anything else that comes towards me. Okay, so just be careful of that, because I do see that this offer coming out of the sky may be something that is guided. It may be something blessed coming towards you, or, divine for you. So at first you may feel a little bit like it doesn't fit the idea in my head that I had. Virgos, you can be perfectionist, you can be picky, you can get the ick very easily, you can be judgy. So if this person doesn't look exactly how you envisioned, you may feel a little bit like, isn't there anybody else? Okay, so some of you may have felt like that at first. Others of you may not, but that was in the channeled message, so I do have to mention it. And others of you, the channeled message, it could have just been that you were waiting for that one person. But I feel like you've moved on from that, or you will, okay? Because I see you very happy and very balanced. So I don't see you sweating it. I don't see you worried. I don't see you unhappy. You feel good. And this person that can't let you go, they are going to be thinking a lot about the past, the experiences that they had with you, almost torturing themselves with these memories of these sexual experiences they had with you. And it's like fueling their jealousy. That's what I see here. They're pissed, they're frustrated because things are done. You've closed that out with them. You seem to have found closure, and maybe they haven't. Some of these people may go around trying to sleep around to feel better about themselves. I do see that indicated. It's like because you closed out a cycle with them, you have closure, you have new love, and they're heartbroken. This person can be immature, so they may revert back to their ways, okay? I see them jealous, and I see them acting like that immature behavior that they do. And it could be involving third parties, sleeping around, drinking, okay? So they could go off to do that because they don't feel good. And some of them may even try to stick around in your life as a friend, okay? They may use the friendship card. Oh, you know, we were always friends. Maybe we can stay friends. Some of them may want you to involve them in a third-party situation, okay, because they can't let you go. I do see that here. It's like they can't let you go. They may try to offer friendship to you and create some kind of a third-party situation. That's not something that you would want. I don't feel like you're going to do it, but, you know, just be aware of that. Okay, so in the outcome, we have somebody hiding something. Okay, they're hiding something. We have a lot of inner conflict here. And we have the moon. So there's someone here suffering in silence. Okay, someone feels very much some type of way about your new thing that you have. Either that you're going to have or that you have now. They're angry. They're pissed. They feel all types of confliction within themselves. And I see that they're hiding this from you. Okay, so some of them may come towards you trying to be your friend, and I feel like some of them may act like they don't care. They're not affected by this. They're just friends with you, and that's all. But they're not, okay? So they are very much upset. They are very much upset here. Now, in regards to new love, you know, there could be a lot of passion here. There could be attraction, or someone feels that with you, or vice versa. If you are the admirer and you want someone, flip it around if you need to, okay? I'm kind of telling it from the perspective of the woman in the channeled message. Some of you may be the other person, okay? Someone here feels a lot of attraction and also feels very sexually attracted to this Queen of Pentacles. They really do. And you know, like I said, some of you may not be 100% pleased with this person. Maybe they don't look the way that you expected, or maybe they're just missing some traits that you like, or something along those lines, okay? Maybe you're being picky, maybe you're being judgy, or something like that. Maybe you just want that perfect, the one, and they weren't what you thought. They weren't what you kind of envisioned yourself being with. Okay, but I do see that this person is going to bring a lot of balance into your life. Okay, others of you, it may not be that they do not look the way you want, or it could just be that maybe they are disappointing in some area. Okay, we can clarify about what this disappointment is, because I feel like some of you, it could just be that you were waiting for a specific someone, and that person never came forward, okay? But you have to pick yourself up and go. You can't just stay still for somebody. Time has gone by, and I did feel a feeling of something about this other person has reached its expiration date. They've aged, they're old now. It's like they're getting thrown out because they're expired, and the new one is replacing. So their time is up, basically. I feel like that's what universe wants to say. That's what spirit wants to say. Now, with the new love, I see a lot of balance, a lot of harmony. There could even be earth angel energy with this person, so I feel like they're going to be very good for you. And you will see that. You will come to feel that, and you will be in a state of celebration. Some of you even have a history of friendship with this new person, okay? And I feel like you may think about that. Okay, I see someone here in a lot of reflection about a friend and about how they bring someone a lot of balance. So like I said, you may not look at them in that way at first. Some of them are friends with you, or they have been for a while, and you may not look at them in that way, or you never did really. And maybe it's going to take a while before you see them in that way. So you may feel a little bit like, oh, I don't know, I'm not exactly like excited about this. But some of you are going to think about, they are really good for me. They're very healthy for me. They treat me good. They make me feel good. And you may start to develop emotions. Okay, it's not always about the way that they look, or it's not always about, oh, I wanted the past person. Because some of you are hanging on to that, or you were in the beginning. Some of you may still be hanging on to the past person. maybe not wanting to take up these options. You want that one person, but like I said, they may not be for you. And some of you also hang on to what they've done. They've put you in third-party situations. They party, they drink, they sleep around. You're not happy about that, and I do see that you are focused on the negatives. So in a way, that's good, because I don't want you to be putting rose-colored glasses with the past person. Some of you are still hanging on to them, even though you are thinking negatively of them. In that way, because you are still thinking about the negatives of the past person, in that way, you kind of are still hanging on to them. So you may not want them anymore, but you still hang on to like, oh, they did this and they did that and they did that. And some of them may have hurt you like 6 freaking times. It may be a lot of times that they stabbed you in the back here. And it could have also been on social media or with other people, third parties. Maybe drinking and partying and drug use. You are thinking about that, and you're thinking about this heartache. It's almost like the last hurrah before you settle down, before you get involved with someone new. You're kind of reviewing things that the past person did. And that may be what makes you give this person a chance. Because you're thinking about like, wow, the past person did all these things, and it's like, I don't want to be with them. Even though deep down, maybe you were hoping that they would change. You're thinking about the negatives, and then that's going to help you move forward, or it did. This has already happened. Okay, this new person's really good for you. They bring a lot of peace, a lot of balance in your life, and you will have very good passion with this person, okay? I do feel that, and then the ex is quite concerned about that. They don't want you to sleep with anybody else because they're worried, and it's like, they kind of have no right to be worrying about that because they are somebody who goes around and sleeps around with other people. It's like, how dare you worry about who I'm sleeping with? Worry about yourself. Go back to your little groupies. Okay, so let's take a look at external energies. 10 of Wands. So this external energy is feeling very burdened. They feel guilty for what they've done, or they feel very heavy about you moving on. I do feel like it's probably a little bit of both. Some of them are also thinking about the friendship that they've had with you and how balanced it was, okay? So they miss that. They miss having you in their life, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to invite them in because you're kind of starting something new. The Fool, exactly, just what I said. Someone is very burdened by this new beginning. The fact that you're so free, the fact that you're not worried about anything, you're not imbalanced. You seem unfazed, you seem so balanced, you seem so good. And you're starting something new without fear. So you're showing this person that you're moving on, you're over them, and that's burdening them. They're jealous. They're like, how can this person move on from me? It's like, what are you talking about? You've been sleeping around, or you've been dating other people. Like, this person really is possessive of you, aren't they? They really expected you to always be theirs. You were their toy or their plaything. Maybe they would come in for passion with you, but it's like they didn't want you to move on or to give that to anyone else while they ran off with other people. And this person could have Leo energy to them where they are attention seeking. Maybe they like validation from others. Maybe that's why they cheated or they entertained other people. Yeah, and it could have to do with social media. Social media is indicated here with this immature behavior. And it's, you know, tied to cheating and heartache and pain. The Sun, yeah, and you're coming into a lot of happiness, Virgo. You're happy, you're free, you really have closure now of the past. Deep down, you know, you might have hung on to this person, you might have hoped that they would be your one, but they weren't. And even if you gave them another chance, you can't forget what they've done. It ruins it. I feel like it's ruined it for you. You're always going to think of what they've done and what they've put you through. Some of them have done things so many times. So there's no point. The Wheel. So, you know, this person can see that you have taken a leap of faith and you're happy, you're blessed, things are working out for you. You have good karma entering your life, you have blessings entering your life, and this person feels so heavy over it, so burdened. They really don't like seeing this. Let's take a look at damaged confessions, you guys. Overthinking, anxiety, and obsession. It says panicking, anxious thoughts, ruminating, and fixated. So this person has a lot of anxiety about you moving on, about you sleeping with someone else, about you leaving them behind. I also see that they are obsessed. They're kind of like obsessively thinking about this new relationship. They're watching you for sure. And they don't like what they see. And they may hide that from you with the outcome here. They're going to hide that from you. They're going to act like they still want to be in your life as a friend. Or they're going to be friendly with you. And they're going to act like they don't care. They're fine. They may even sleep around and continue to be a player to kind of like, oh, I'm over you. I don't care. I've moved on. It doesn't bother me. I'm with other people. But, I mean, the cards don't lie. Don't be fooled by this person. They are shaken. They do not like this. They are suffering. They're angry behind closed doors. They can't stand it. Ooh, they have a lot of different feelings here. So sadness, heartache, betrayal, feeling pissed, feeling angry. Maybe because they never took action on you, or because they friend zoned you when they knew that they had feelings for you. They clearly knew. They wanted to indulge in other people, and, you know, now it's expired, that time that they had. I'm a coward. And I'm sorry, but I won't and can't. Exactly. This person is a coward. They never took action on you. And now they're angry because they never took action, but it's like it's their own fault. They let time pass them by. And there's something around here where it's like, I'm sorry, but I won't and can't. So they recognize that even though they might be angry with themselves, they still can't do it. They won't and they can't. So they may have a lot of pride, a lot of ego. I am getting a reference back to this Leo energy that I mentioned. Whether or not they have Leo placements, Leo energy is here. And that's a toxic trait of Leo. They're very proud. They won't admit things. They will take it to the grave. They're too proud to do something. That's a shame. Sneaky plans. It says make you jealous, mind games, stay stuck on me, make you chase, reject you, make you obsessed, put you in competition, and make you wait. So this is what that person was wanting to achieve by what they did. Okay, so they wanted to make you feel rejected, like you were not good enough. They put you in the friend zone. They went off with other people. This person is a little immature, so they probably wanted you to react and be all crazy over them and be all obsessed and chase them. That's really stupid. I don't think a Queen of Pentacles is going to allow herself to be put in that situation or allow himself to do that. Because you're a serious person. You want something serious, something stable. You're not going to indulge in this type of behavior. So they wanted to play games on you, and now they lost. Exactly. I just heard again. That's why we said serves you right. So yeah. And some of you know that this person has been playing games with you. You know that. Maybe you deep down hoped that they would change. For whatever reason, you may have history with them. You may have a family with them. They may be someone that you were in a commitment with. Whatever it is, you really did hope that they would change. You may have hung on to them as well. Maybe you had a lot of passion, a lot of attraction here with the Ace of Wands. But that's done. You have closure with that. It's over. They were immature. You've been thinking about that for a while. I need you to show me. It says put in the effort. Chase me. Vulnerability. Compete. Jealousy, stress, and express feelings. Yeah, again, this person wanted you to do all the work. They wanted you to go out of your way to show them how much you like them, how much you love them. And they wanted you to do this by getting reactions out of you. So they wanted you to chase them. They wanted you to come out about your feelings first. They wanted to see you jealous and stressed over them. They wanted you to compete for them as well. Like they needed all these things, these very toxic, gross things. Instead of healthy things. Like maybe you did tell this person that you loved them, that you did want a commitment with them, and that wasn't enough for them. They wanted to hurt you and see you obsessed and stressed and chasing them and competing. Like, who do you think you are? I'm sorry, but this is just so, it's ridiculous. I know I'm messed up. I've been trying to hide it from you. So this person knows that they are immature, that they are fucked up. They know how damaged they really are, and they have probably, ran away from you and rejected you and didn't feel good enough to be with you because of that. And maybe they wanted to hide it a little from you. So if they run away from you, reject you, and go with other people, you're not going to know that they are damaged, fucked up. But I mean, that kind of reveals it in the end. It does. Their behavior always reveals it. And they didn't know that. They thought, like, if I just keep my distance and keep them at arm's length, they're not really going to get to know the real me and see how fucked up I truly am. They're going to be chasing me and wanting me and desiring me because people want what they can't have, right? So that's how they think. But you ended up seeing how fucked up they are by how they act. I've been getting my karma. Yeah, so something's happening with this person, and I'm kind of getting led to the outcome here where this person is hiding conflict. They could have a lot of conflict and drama in their life. Okay, not only is this inner conflict that they're hiding, they could be hiding drama, chaos, fighting, arguments that they have in their personal life. And it's like they're trying to hide that from you. You have no idea what's really going on in this person's life, but they have a very chaotic life. Okay? Probably because they like to mess around with multiple people. At some point, and we do know that they like people to chase them and compete with others for them and be jealous and obsessed with them. And so the things that they've done to you, they may have even done it to other people. And there are consequences to that. So they may be receiving some of those consequences. They definitely have a lot of drama here. And the Page of Wands is here confirming that. So they may have a lot of drama here. All right. So let's take a look at independent energy. Ace of Swords. So getting clarity in your life. Okay. Yeah, again, the World, you've closed out a major cycle here. You have closure. You've realized the truth. You have clarity now about a cycle that's come to an end, and you have Two of Cups, beautiful new love where it's equal, it's balanced. Both of you feel the same. Both of you mirror each other. Both of you are on the same page, and what a beautiful thing it is to have that after dealing with someone like this, or multiple people. This could be a collective energy, and you could have had multiple people do this to you. Like I said, some of you have up to 2 people that don't like this new relationship that you're in, and both of them could have just as much been very immature. One of them could have friend-zoned you, and the other one could have went off and partied and drank with other people, slept around, and maybe they acted like they didn't care. Either way, it's just not very nice, okay? Let's get some more. Yeah, and somebody feels left out. They feel blocked. So you may have had a friendship with this person. Some of you have that Leo energy that is loyal to a fault. You might have kept this person around as a friend because you were loyal to them in some way. You may be a very loyal friend. And so even if they hurt you, if they were an ex, you took that friendship seriously and you kept them around. But now it's like you have new love, and some of you may be blocking this person and, defriending them because it's time for you to let go. It's time for you to be free. That's definitely the right thing to do. And plus, your new partner may not like you having a friend in that person. It's only natural. All right, so let's take a look at romance angels for this new love. Some of you, the ex may show up in the romance angel, so just keep that in mind. Attraction, wow. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And I do feel that you have come into a lot of self-love. And because of that, because you know your boundaries, you know what you want in life, and you're not accepting anything else, you have come into your worth, Virgo. And so someone's very attracted to you. Like I said, you could be a very attractive person. I do feel that because of the channeled message. You have a lot of admirers. You have a lot of people that enjoy watching you. Okay, you may do something in the public eye where people watch you. Or you just may be very beautiful and, or handsome if you're a male. You do have a lot of people attracted to you, and this new person is very attracted to you. Okay, some of you may even be attracted to them, but there's something disappointing here about this new love. It may just be because you were still hanging on to the past. Or maybe you're thinking of the past, the negatives, the things the past person did. There's some disappointment here, but you're going to step into this balanced energy. You're going to step into like, you know what, this person's very good for me. I think I'm going to go with them. Passion, wow. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there is attraction here and there is passion here with this new love. So maybe it isn't that they don't look exactly how you want it, and maybe that is it. They could still be very attractive. You could still have very good passion with this person, but there's something about, wasn't there supposed to be someone else? Or wasn't my person supposed to be that one ex? For some reason, there's something along those lines. You'll know what this is, okay? It could be something else that I'm not mentioning. But there's some area of disappointment. But I don't feel that you have really a reason to be disappointed with this new love, because there is attraction and there's passion here. So you are going to be fulfilled in that way. There may just be some nitpicky things that you need to release, okay? I feel like you will. It says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah. Your past person may try to show back up. They may try to throw around the friend card. Oh, I thought we were friends. Maybe we can stay friends. But just know that they are not happy for you. They're jealous because you're moving on and they feel possessive of you. So they're going to try and like stick around as a friend, but they may create a third party situation and you may not want that. Okay, so be aware. They're going to try and come back. And, I don't know, some of you may have seen, but this card came out in the reverse. I don't usually read reversals, but that could be a hint for some of you. This may not happen. They may try, but you may not accept this reconciliation. You may not do it. Okay, this person comes with a lot of drama. Is that something that you really want to invite into your life? They could be sleeping around with multiple people. All right, so let's get some romance messages. At least, I don't know if that's what I'm going to call this deck, but we'll call them love messages. Similar. Okay. So you and this new person may be quite similar. You may have gone through similar things. You may look similar. You may do something that is very similar, okay? So again, that's with the Two of Cups, you may be very similar. You're very balanced and equal together, or you're just very much on the same page. So you could have similar morals and similar values. You want the same things. I want to spend my money on you. Wow. So somebody here wants to spoil you, okay? If you're a male watching this and you want a woman, or, same sex, doesn't matter. If you could be a male and you could be the one wanting to spend your money on someone. Okay? Of course, it can always be flipped and flopped, and a female could feel this way about a male. It can happen. Admiration. So somebody really admires the other person, okay? Because I feel like there's a lot to admire about this person. They are so hardworking. They're so dedicated. They could be very successful in their career. And they manage a lot of things. Not only do they usually have a business or some kind of hustle that they do, but they could be mothers or fathers, and they run their home. They keep their home nice. They're a homemaker. They cook. They clean. They do a bunch of stuff. They're very generous as well. They could have a ton of other qualities to them. Someone just admires this person. Missing you when we're not talking. So some of you may already be talking to this person, or you haven't met them yet. Whatever timeline you're on, when you start talking to this new person, I feel like they're going to be quite infatuated with you. I do feel that with the attraction and passion. I feel like they're going to be missing you quite a lot. When you don't talk, they're going to be thinking about you nonstop. Daydreaming of you. So this person, like I said, when you're not talking to them or when they're not with you, they're definitely thinking about you nonstop. So they're quite attracted to you. They're quite obsessed. This person may sit around just watching you as well. Like I said, some of you are quite out there. Maybe you do something on social media, or you're just very attractive. They like to watch you. They really do. They could sit down and just watch you all day long. But unlike the other person, I feel like they will actually take action. Wow, I feel like you're my soulmate. So someone really sees a soulmate in you, and you may feel that way about them. Okay? This is an energy of meeting your soulmate, feeling like you have a spiritual connection with someone, feeling like you are soulmates, and it looks like it's matched. Okay, because these two people feel the same way about each other. So you both may be very attracted, very passionate with each other, and you both may feel like, finally, this is my soulmate. Okay, you may just need to let go of getting back together with someone else. You have my attention. Wow, so more of that indication of Leo energy. Okay, so someone is letting you know that you have all their attention, and others of you, this is you. They have all your attention. It's like, I feel like you're all this person sees. They're so enthralled in you. And that's beautiful, especially if you dealt with someone in the past that had to go off with other people. It's good to have someone that is all about you. Okay, so that's really beautiful, you guys. I hope this resonated for you. And if it didn't, feel free to check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified when I do post new videos. Thank you.